Hey, everybody. I'm flying solo currently, and I apologize for the little bit of a late start. But here I am. And I think, well, what I'm working on is my Egyptians tonight. Uh, I've got a boatload of Egyptian 3 millimeter infantry that I need to cut apart. I've already snipped a couple, and they've shot off into the nether regions back over here. Um, so hopefully I don't do too many more of those. Once I get done clipping those, I'll be clipping up heavy uh, the heavy weapons teams, getting them ready for my Arab-Israeli game that I'm going to run, Cold War Commander, and get that going for J3, which is coming up very soon. So those of you watching later, because I don't think I have anybody watching now, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So I don't have anything. I don't have a fancy intro like Matt does for the ramble, but we're going to go ahead and push on. Got some interesting information today. And that about my favorite convention, that is, as y'all know, Recruits. Recruits was of course canceled last year. They had a virtual version of it, which my brother and I did participate in. We ran a game of What a Tanker, and then this year. There is a lot of what's what I'm looking for here. There's a lot of construction going on at Lee Summit High School. They've got the parking lot all torn up. Looks like they're adding on to the building, and I don't know what all is going on there. I might take a spin by over there this weekend when I'm in town. So what they decided to do is they've decided to join up with the Midwest Game Fest, going to be in November. Don't have any of the specifics yet, other than when it's going to be held and where it's going to be held. And we do know that if you are a student age 15 or younger, you do get in for free with a paid adult. So there's that. However, I doubt that we're going to be seeing everybody else getting in for the $15, unfortunately. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna go that weekend, for the simple fact that I don't like the idea of it costing more than the $5 for me to get in. You know what? And I'm spoiled. I'll say that I'm spoiled because I've been able to go to Recruits for so many years. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Or maybe I did. No? Huh. I just sheared two of my dudes off of their little pedestal here. Odd. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I can honestly say I'm spoiled with previous Recruits, being able to get in for $5. Dave Hall, thank you for showing up. Matt is here also. Matt, thank you. Yes, also Wiley's game weekend. We're going to talk about that more Oh, hey, Murray.
McMurray's here.
Hey, buddy. How
Hey,
you?
sorry I'm late.
That's okay. No worries. Not a worries. Um, yeah. So Wiley's weekend is happening this weekend. Like I said, we're going to dive into that. It is only 4 days away. Again, Dave Hall, thank you so much for jumping in here. And yeah, it is tiny stuff. 3 millimeter it is small, but for me, it is the bee's knees. It's the cat's pajamas. I like it a lot. So I enjoy the small stuff. Did it again? Yeah, bless America. All right, well, no worries. So McMurray, what have you been up to besides
Oh,
being sick and out in the places?
I mean that's pretty much it. I've been in the middle of nowhere for the last couple weeks, which has been outstanding. Walking around in the middle of nowhere with Boy Scouts who have, it seems, increasingly poor orienteering skills as the years go by.
Yeah, well,
Um,
they don't have to know how to use a compass. They've got the GPS, and it's like that's all well and good until
well,
the
I mean, I
following day when you can't charge your damn phone.
I mean, I grew up in the years before GPS, and I can't tell you the number of times I ever used a compass to get anywhere. Um, but it's good. The group we had last week was not only orienteering challenge, they were just like walking in a
Why in a straight line
straight line
challenge?
challenge.
Yeah,
So that was entertaining.
yeah. I'll
Yeah, like
if we
can't
keep
tell you the number of
rolling.
times it was like, guys, we just crossed.
Yeah,
What's up?
we'll discuss that also about a scout trip that my dad and I were on regarding orienteering. Um, we've also got Ray J here. Good day. Hello, Ray J. Thank you for
Ray
joining.
J.
And then you guys are the best people I know. Well, you know what, Matt? You're the best people I know. So, um, you know, I know you'd be here if you could, but
Keep your stick on the ice, buddy. We're all pulling for you.
yep, exactly. So, have a good night. You too, sir. Do the best you can. If you need anything, you know how to get a hold of McMurray and me. We'll do what we can. All right. Take care. Be well. Love you, brother. So back to recruits. Yeah. So recruits not.
It's going on. It's
It is
going.
going, but
It's November.
like I was saying, I'm probably not gonna go.
Oh man, really?
Because it's gonna be more than $5 to get in.
Oh really? I thought it's still. I thought they were. Okay, that sucks. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because we don't have a confirmation on that yet, but I have a feeling because of where it is and what's how it's actually going down. It's not going to be the $5 to get in. But you know what? That's fine. At least it's going on. At least it's happening. I told Donna this. I told her that I wasn't probably going to go, and she says, "Well, what are you going to do for your big fall gaming weekend?" I said, "Oh, sweet love wife of mine, I'll tell you, Jay Wiley in October for his birthday, he runs a Wiley weekend.
Yeah,
So that's what my plans are.
that's fair.
So he will give us plenty of notice. Mr. McMurray, I hope you can make arrangements to be there because it is a fun time.
Working on it. I'm about to cancel my weekend vacation that I had planned for recruits.
Yeah.
I had what is it, the third weekend it always is in September?
It's the third or fourth weekend. I can never remember.
Yeah, I took off I think it was the week between the third and fourth, knowing that I had the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off of the second week itself, so I'd have a whole like 10 days off there for recruits. But
yeah,
that's okay.
Now, all that being said about recruits is I have a feeling that next year it'll be back at the high school.
Yeah, well, they said that part of it was because of renovations going on at the high school.
But it is beyond renovations. Apparently, they're building on
Yeah.
to the midsection of the high school, which is where the field house is, which is where recruits is. So, like I said, I have a feeling they'll be back better than ever in 2022. And if that's the case, I will be back with bells on.
I mean, if I've
So,
got the time off, I still intend to go to whatever the one in November is.
yeah.
I don't
You know,
know.
and I might decide. I've got to see. I have to end up seeing what it looks like price wise, and then if I can get in for a cheaper amount because I'm going to be running a game or two,
Yeah.
then But as Jay Wiley put it on the Facebook page, a comment there is like, what are the details? How much is it going to cost to get in? How much is it for vendors? That's one of the reasons why he likes going to recruit so much. He only pays $5 per table.
I was about to say, I thought their vendor prices were really good too, which is why you see really cool vendor tables there.
Yeah, vendor tables that you wouldn't necessarily see elsewhere.
Yeah,
and the individuals like you or me that just have a crap ton of stuff.
Yeah, which makes it one of the best places to buy.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not looking to make. If I really wanted to liquidate all my shit, $5 gets me a table, and I just sit there and sell my wares. And I'm if I bet I could get a pretty good deal with for all of my Warhammer 40K stuff. If I set it out there, even though it's version 4 or submission 4 or whatever the hell it is, all the way back in the day, as they say, I'm sure I could still get somebody wanting to buy my stuff for damn cheap. And as long as I got enough to take care of my weekend, then by all means, let me sell it. Get this out of my house. And honestly, I might do that.
That's the cool kind of thing that's part of why I enjoy going to recruits, is because you can find people who it's like, yeah, here's 100 or here's 28 or 30, 1/1200 scale Age of Sail ships that I've had sitting in my house for I don't know how long. You got $100? Cool, here you go.
Yeah, exactly.
That was one of the recruits finds I had last year that were just, hell yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
This is outstanding. All day long. Twice on Sundays.
Exactly. Oh, and Sunday is the best time to hit up those tables.
Oh yeah,
because they don't want to have to cart that shit home.
Yep.
Perfect example. I don't know. It was a couple of years ago. Now maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Jay was about. We were about to leave, and Jay saw this guy with a box, almost sight unseen, for $30. He said, "What's in it?" The guy said, "Oh, it's Warhammer Fantasy stuff. I just don't it's I'm just not really vibing on it. Not digging it, wanting to get into something else." Okay, well, what you got in there? So this, that, rats, the Skaven. Oh, okay, cool. You're wanting, I don't know, but it's how about if you really want $50? How about I give you 30? You don't want to have to cart this back home to Ohio. Dude looked at the other guy that was standing with him and said, "What do you think?" He said, "I do not want that in my car." Okay, done. $30.
I do not want that in my car. Amen. What's
that? And so he got all kinds of Skaven. He got the big dinging bell or whatever it's called. That model. He got just. I think he got 2 boxes of rat ogres, maybe only 1 box, but still, he got rat ogres. He got Giselles. He just got all kinds of stuff. Not that he plays Warhammer 40 or Warhammer Fantasy Battle, but he plays fantasy with Fistful of Lead, and now even more so with the new fantasy setup from Fistful of Lead. By the way, if y'all have not seen this yet, Jay Wiley with Wiley Games has out for pre-order the 3 book edition of historical / fantasy.
Also, Muskets and Tomahawks 2 is out.
Yes.
Go check
yes.
that out. That's super cool.
Or Horse and Musket.
There you go. Horse and Musket.
Yeah.
Horse and Musket 2.
Yeah. So, which is a standalone game. You do not have to buy core rules for it if you don't want to. If all you are is a horse and musket kind of guy, basically anything from 7 Years' War, American War of Independence, War of Spanish Succession, all the way up to American Civil War. If that's your vibe, if that's your gig, and you want to do small level skirmish for that period, then Fistful of Lead Horse and Musket version 2 is the way to go. It brings the original Horse and Musket that's been around for damn near at least 15 years.
Dude, that was one of his first books, wasn't it?
Yeah. It brings it up to the current standards, if you will.
Yeah. I know that's the first one of his books that I got was Horse and Musket. Because I got it at Recruits when it was Get the Core book, and one of the other books for like 30 for whatever
yes, ridiculous cheap amount, because Jay Wiley is a great guy, and he's not looking to make a fortune off this. He just wants to pad the hobby dollar. And to be honest, who doesn't? But I almost pulled the trigger on buying Horse and Musket several times because I would play Chris Clucky's 54 millimeter French and Indian War scenarios. And guys, if you have not ever seen the beautiful tables that Chris Clucky puts together, whether it's at Recruits or one of the other many different conventions that he's been to, you do yourself a favor, Google, I believe it's Cluckamuck for Chris Clucky and his 54 millimeter French and Indian War game using Fistful of Lead. It's amazing. The tables are always spectacular. The models are amazing. He does such a great job with the scenarios. It's just amazing work. So, do yourself a favor and go check that out. And anything you buy, not counting pre-order stuff, but anything that you buy from wiley-games.com, if you put in Rocky, ROCKY, in all uppercase letters into the little field at the end of when you're checking out, you get 10% off.
Yeah, so go do that with Horse and Musket too.
Yeah, 10% off everything. It doesn't matter if it's PDF, if it's hard copy, if it's his cards, if it's whatever. So, go do it. Make with a Swift. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, talking about Wiley weekend this coming weekend, it's the Rockies War Room Wiley Games Super Duper Crossover Event Weekend or some shit like that. I don't know.
Sounds
I was
about right
in.
to me.
I'm in the silly ad that Matt put together, which Matt, I say silly in all the best meanings and connotations. Okay, it's a silly ad. We had fun making it. I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
So anything to pimp Wiley, because we love his stuff.
Can confirm.
So this weekend, starting, I believe. Well, you know what?
Friday night, right?
Friday night. I'm gonna break out the old itinerary, if you will.
I think we got Star Wars Friday night, right?
Nope, no. So Friday night at 7 p.m. from 7 to 10. I'm not going to spill the beans on this because I don't know, if Jay wants me to out this one, but we are going to be doing a play test of a game.
Okay.
So that's going to be fun. Then Saturday morning from 9 to noon, we're playing fantasy.
Yeah. Some unknown, not Wiley rule set, right?
Nope. It might be his fantasy game. I don't know. It might not be. We're playing fantasy. All I know is we're playing fantasy. Then from about 12:30 until 7, we're on a hiatus. We're gonna go do some Kansas City culture. We're gonna go chow on some barbecue. We're gonna go check out the Liberty Memorial where the World War I museum is. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna narf on some tacos for dinner. And then from 7 to 10, we're playing Galactic Heroes. And it's not regular Galactic Heroes. It's not just Star Wars Galactic Heroes. It's Star Wars Galactic Heroes Bigger Battles.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Yeah, it is.
Super cool.
And you know what the great thing about all of this is? Yeah, we're gonna be having fun playing the games. But you guys watching us now or watching us later will get to watch us live streaming, both from Jay Wiley's page, his YouTube and Twitch, and Rocky's page. Thanks to John Longshore, we've got the equipment now to be able to do exactly that. We'll be able to run multiple cameras on my computer.
Damn, this bitchin' weekend brought to you by John Longshore.
Yeah, no shit. Himself. No shit. It's hey, John is
John, thank you.
Is a great guy. He has gifted most all of us with at least a little something. And when he offered to buy the bit of technology we needed to get this show on the road, I was like, really? Seriously? So, and watching us now, yeah.
Is that John?
No, that's David Hall still.
Oh, Dave, what's up, Dave? Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, but yeah, things are looking up for this weekend. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Check us out. So obviously we're not going to have a ramble this weekend. We're going to have the game Saturday night, which is going to be really, really cool. I have played on one of his Star Wars tables before, and it was amazing. So yeah,
I've played remotely on enough of his tables, and I am super excited to see one in real life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Holy smokes! Actually, I think wasn't the Gothic horror table at Recruits a couple years ago his as well?
What's that?
Wasn't the Gothic horror?
At Recruits?
Yeah.
I don't remember if he had that one at Recruit.
There was a Gothic horror table at Recruits that I thought was his.
It's got to be his then, because I don't think anybody else has done Gothic horror.
Because that was a good looking table, I tell you what.
Yeah, I got to play on that one at the Wiley weekend last year.
Yeah, that was a.
It was vampires versus werewolves versus Bobbies. It was London.
Yeah,
and it
awesome
was
table.
Yeah, it is. He goes all out, and now with his 3D printers he's got, his shit's amazing. The 3D printers. I mean, he's got those things going 24/7, cranking out scenery.
Dog, he does it. He's got them tuned up really, really well.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I saw Matt's temple in person.
I think it's got to be amazing.
It's top notch. So, but yeah, that's the good stuff there. And so, my next gaming event is J3. For those that are unawares, J3 is my brother's invitation-only premier gaming event in West Central Illinois. Basically, what we do is we take over a hunting cabin here in Central Illinois, just north of where we live, and for damn near 4 days. John, we speak your name and you arrive. Hello, John. I received the package today with a bit of technology. Thank you. I am ever so grateful.
So are the rest of us, John.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. What this allows us to do is it allows us to go mobile, and we're going to see that this weekend. The following weekend is going to be, or not the following weekend, the weekend of July 10th, 11th, 12th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere along in there. Basically, Thursday to Sunday is my next gaming event, J3. J3 stands for Jay's July Jamboree. This year is year 11 or 12, I think. We missed last year because of obvious reasons. With the COVIDs and the whatnots, but this year, we're doing it. We're doing it big. We're doing it large. We've got, I think we have on tap about a dozen folks going to be there, at least a dozen of us. We're hoping Jay Wiley has said that we're going to be here. So Jay Wiley is going to be running Wiley Games Fantasy Games Saturday night. Hopefully we've got the bandwidth to push a live stream. So it will be a live stream on Jay Wiley's YouTube page. So we will go ahead and post in Rocky's War Room the link so y'all can watch. We'll also do that for this coming weekend also. So hopefully that goes, we can get that showing. Then, and the great thing about the J3 weekend is that it is all of Jay's buddies throughout the years. Everything from our very best friend in the world that we've known since I was a junior in high school, and my brother was in 8th grade. 7th grade? 7th grade. All the way up to some of his Army buddies, some of his college buddies, and some of the guys that he knows from articles that he's written on certain for certain websites. So it's going to be cool. And we don't just do miniature; we do board games also. I think Friday night we're going to be doing Mansions of Madness, but we're gonna have ambiance music, and the lights are going to be turned down low. Maybe even just candles playing going.
Yikes, dude!
So, yeah,
Yikes! I do not
yeah.
want to be there when Wiley slips his tongue in somebody's ear.
So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Um, so then beyond that, gaming, we're gonna hit kind of a kind of a low water point, or kind of a drought, as it were, for big big things. Um, what we are going to end up having is hopefully Matt and I will be getting together, and hopefully we can get you in on this too, Mr. McMurray. Get you in on some of the once a month gaming that Matt and I are planning on doing, uh, because we've got 8, 10, 12 untested characters for Gunslinger's Ball, or Gunslinger's Gunslinger
Gunfight Royale,
Royale.
Gunfight Royale.
Yeah,
That's
including the bear.
well, that's good. I mean, for a
So
gunfight game, we certainly wound up beating each other up with various implements, so a bear should be pretty solid.
yeah, if I can find a way to pick up the bear and swing it at you, done.
Good luck. You find a way to pick up a bear and swing it at me, I might have to find a wildcat and swing it at you. So
right. So
right in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of town.
John says, "Blah, least I could do. Thank you guys. You're very welcome. I'm glad that we can provide entertainment to the tens of people watching. Not right now. Because,
we have 10 people. I was about to say, holy
no.
shit, 10 people watching?
Dude,
watch out, Joey.
We got 2.
Uncle Chris got 2. For you.
I'm coming for you, son. Anyway, no, yeah, we're just pleased to be able to provide entertainment for you guys.
Honestly, without viewers, we're doing nothing. So
exactly, we're just sitting here
talking to ourselves. So it's like every other night. But that's
exactly. So
we're not going to get into that.
Yeah,
this is rapidly becoming a depressing conversation.
So the next big event that I've got coming, and I'm sure McMurray, you'll receive the invitation also, because Wiley's Wargaming Weekend is an invitation only session also. But he will let us know when that's going to happen. It's going to be in October. It's around his birthday. Just like J3 is my brother's birthday present to himself. He also is, Jay Wiley does his weekend for his birthday as well. So,
CJ3 is in January?
No, CJ3 is mine in January.
Yeah, but it's in that right around your birthday?
No, mine's in June. My birthday is June 1st.
Who knows then?
The reason why we did, and I'm going to swing around to that here in a second. November, of course, is going to be Midwest Game Fest, which is where Recruit will be this year. I'm up in the air as to whether I'm going to go or not. I don't know. David, what am I going to do with all this fame? You know what? I'm going to lavish our viewers with entertainment. And hopefully, maybe get recognized at a convention or two, like Matt did. Was that last weekend? 2 weekends ago? 2 weekends ago?
Yeah, Daikon.
Yeah, Daikon. He actually got recognized by several. And by several, I think it's 3. But, it's more than a couple.
That's pretty cool.
Not quite a few.
I was about to say, I had a buddy of mine from college ask if I was McMurray a while back, and he's a dork too. He was playing bolt action and stuff, and I guess I don't know. Yeah, it was weird. Like, yes, I am. This is uncomfortable, Doug. No, I'm not. But yeah, yeah.
I'm not,
Are
but
you
I am.
worried from that Rocky thing? Yeah. Yes, I am.
Yep. So, yeah, entertainments are us. Yes, we be entertainment and shit.
There you go. Now we're getting thoroughly St. Louis with it. We be
Yeah.
entertainment and shit.
Yeah, we should have call letters. WBES.
Yeah. God.
Oh, that's it. I'm changing my YouTube channel name.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Do it, you beautiful bastard.
So, yeah. For those of you all that do or do not know, I am part of the St. Louis crowd of Rocky's War Room. I'm part of the St. Louis core, but I'm like Pluto to the rest of the solar system. You know, I'm still in the neighborhood, but it takes a damn long time to get there.
Yeah. No shit.
It takes me about an hour and a half to get down to Matt's. But you know what? It's really?
Hey man, that counts.
Really?
What?
My cat.
Oh, I was like, I'm not peeing. I'm doing dishes. I swear.
No, that's fine. You know, he's making his presence known.
I should have known that if you were going really, it was to a feline.
Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Why?
Is that Clark or Kent or who?
It's Clark.
Clark, you dick. It's always Clark.
But he's a good boy. He just wants to be on. He just wants to be on camera like everybody else.
There you go.
Oof! God, what are you doing? Now where are you going?
Silver screen of 2 computers across the U.S.
Nobody wants to see your butt. Just keep on moving. I'm having a wholesome family show, and you're wanting to start an OnlyFans.
Oh.
Come on. Go on. Get.
Just a matter of time. Thank God Paul Beckus isn't on here clamoring for feet or something like that. Show feet. We're not on Twitch, Paul. You never know what could happen.
Right. Wiley Games cross-dressing weekend. I have been told that clothing is optional, so Yikes. We're going to see where that goes.
So I will be attending remotely.
John also says I'd play the Iroquois if I could use a Gatling gun. Well, you know, why not? Nothing says you can't. It's your game. You know, I'm a firm believer. I'm an absolute firm believer of once you've laid down your good money and you've got your book in your hot little hands. Yeah, that's how close it is, guys. That's how close they all are. They're all right here. Once you've got that, play the game however the hell you want. If you want the Iroquois to have Gatling guns, give the Iroquois Gatling guns. You know, if you want Hood's Texas Brigade to have Panzerfausts, by all means, give them Panzerfausts.
Let them eat Panzerfausts.
You know, play the way you want to play. And the great thing about Jay Wiley's games, you can do it. You can cross-pollinate all. As I tear shit up. You can cross-pollinate all of these games to your heart's desire.
Accurate.
So, yes, Dave, the cat wants all the fame. He won't go away because he's a rotten bastard. I love you, buddy. I would literally die if something horribly happened to you. Stop stepping on my Jaffa. You fiend. Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you for the headbutts. Why? Why are you? God. Anyway, um, hi. Yes, good. Hello. Keep going. God. Hold on. I'm going to go mute for a second.
Keep her moving, Clark.
All
Moose
right.
at the front should have told you.
Bastard. Anywho, so up in the air for Midwest Game Fest. It will honestly depend on how how much it's going to cost to get in. I'm going to be perfectly honest. If it's not too bad, the good thing is anything that happens in Kansas City, I've got a place to stay, so I don't have that extra expense of having to get a room. You know, that's why when Recruits is at the high school, I do go ahead and spring for a room because I'm not having to pay. I'm not having to pay to get in to the show.
Yeah.
So it's a hell of a lot closer to, drive 5 minutes from across the highway to driving, all the way from, Liberty, Missouri, which is about a 45 minute. I think he finally left. Yes, please. I have refill here. Well, not much, but yeah. Please and thank you.
Damn, your cats are getting you refills now?
No, the wife.
Hi, Donna.
McMurray says hi. She says hi back.
For those of you who don't know, Donna's awesome.
Yes, she is. She
Donna's
lets me.
The lady who looked at a Kickstarter and was like, "Why haven't you bought it yet?"
Yep, exactly. Twice.
What?
Twice. So, like I said, Game Fest, Midwest Game Fest is up in the air. What I'd really love to do some year. There's a couple of conventions that I'd like to go to. There's one I'd like to take you and Matt to down in Austin. It's in November. Also, it's Millennium Con. It's one of the better conventions I've been to as well.
I've heard a lot about that.
Millennium Con is a great show. It is. Thank you. It is, and it's not expensive to get into. I don't know. Well, maybe they've got going on here. Millennium Con. Millennium Con 2021. This year, it is, and it's put on by the LSHM, which is the Lone Star Historical Miniatures Group. The great thing is they're not like the other historical miniature groups that are around that are like, "Ow, that's the wrong shade of chartreuse for the undercuts," or whatever the hell they're called on, Napoleonics. It is November 11th through the 14th. It's actually in Round Rock, which is just north of Austin. And it is going to be how much? I don't know how much. Well, darn.
I was about to say, I've always heard good things about Millennium Con.
It's a great show. It really is. It's a lot of fun. It's in a really good. Well, I say it's a hotel, but it's actually the hotel is separate from where it is happening. It's actually in a little convention center. It's called the Wingate Hotel and Convention Center in Round Rock. Great little facility. Plenty of room for everybody there. Now let's go to the registration website. Well, I don't know how much it's going to be. Previously, it's been like $30 for the weekend.
Yeah, that seems pretty standard. That's always Daicon's always like 30, $35.
Yeah,
When
so
you've got industrialized conventions, that seems to be the standard.
yeah.
Little Wars is very similar.
Yeah, see, I want to go. I want to go to either Historicon, Little Wars, or Fall In. I want to go to or Cold War. Or was it Little Wars, Fall In, Historicon? Yeah, I want to go to one of them. And the reason for that, for a couple of reasons for that. One, it gives us the chance to, go to one of the, preeminent gaming conventions that's been around for years, decades, etc. But also, it would give us a chance to meet up with Jeffafa because he lives,
That is very true.
Right in that area. So,
joke's on you. I'm gonna crash with Jeffafa.
There you go.
He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it yet, but yeah.
Yeah. So, Little Wars is up in Chicago.
It is.
So that one's fairly doable.
Yeah, but you could almost day trip Little Wars if you're
almost. It's about a 3.5 4 hour drive.
Yeah, so that's like me day tripping to Recruits. I've done that once. That wasn't too terrible.
Yeah, it could be done. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's a long day, but
because it's like when I lived in Austin and decided, you know what, wife, let's grab the boy, let's grab his best buddy, and let's drive to Corpus today.
Yikes.
That was a long day.
I'm about to say, for those international viewers that might watch this later, Texas is bigger than your country.
In most cases, yes.
I mean, I'm trying to think of an international viewer other than Paul that Texas isn't bigger than their country.
Yeah.
And maybe Chris.
Oh, yeah, Chris Long, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, the populated parts of either of your countries are smaller than Texas, so that counts.
The populated parts of your countries are smaller than our third largest city. Not quite, but...
Yeah, Dallas-Fort Worth is friggin' huge.
Yeah. Houston has got, last count was almost 4 million.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not count, and that's just Houston proper. What does John Longshore have to say?
It's not LA. Like, that's absurd. But yeah, it also doesn't have the problems necessarily that LA has.
Yeah, exactly. So, but Little Wars, that's normally, hold on,
June.
When is it this year?
Early summer.
Hold on. Okay, this year it was April 29th through May 2nd.
Oof, I buffed that one up, but yeah.
So, so that's a good spring show. Then Historicon. It'd help if I can spell right. Historicon.
That one I want to say is usually July-ish, or is that fall?
Well, normally it is. This year it's November 10th through the 14th.
God, look at that. Everything's falling on that weekend.
Yeah, well, it's 2 weeks before Thanksgiving is why. Is you really don't want to have anything from Thanksgiving to Christmas because you'll have nobody show up. And 2 weeks before Thanksgiving is a long enough time for people to say, you know what, I'm going to take some time off and not, square up with the entry of the holiday season.
I gotcha.
But no, you're right. It is normally in July, if I'm not mistaken, or at least it has been in the past.
Yeah.
HMGS does have Cold Wars, which is
I thought that was normally their fall show.
well, no, Fall In is their fall show,
There you go. I'm dumb. That makes
but
sense. No shit. No shit.
but it's Historicon. Fall In is Historicon this year, or Historicon is Fall In this year.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Cold Wars was canceled this year for obvious reasons. Yeah, it was supposed to be April 8th through the 11th this year,
Okay,
and it wasn't. Historicon is normally in the summertime. And then, like I said, Fall In is that second weekend of November normally. And they normally have a theme.
Correct.
Like this year, it's aircraft of war, balloons, bombers, helicopters, and more. So I'm sure HMGS, the host association, normally has this huge, massive table that is kind of like the centerpiece of the show. And I think this year they're going to have some sort of aerial combat. Be that. John Longshore said, speaking of cats, geez, I was watching the video 26 minutes in the past because of his missile launching footwork. I'll watch the middle later. And then he says, November 15th opens up deer hunting season up here. It's good to go downtown. Don't go hiking in the woods. Yeah, that's right around the same time for us here in Illinois.
It's usually the close of rifle season in Missouri. Is usually that late middle of November.
Yeah. The week, it's normally the Friday of the week of the Monday after Veterans Day, if that makes sense. It's such a holy event in Pike County that it is stated very much in the same way as, so when is Easter? Oh, it's the first Sunday after the first full moon, after the first Tuesday after the first full moon, after the vernal equinox, or some crazy shit like that. It's the same thing with deer hunting season up here in Pike County.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Pike County has white-tailed deer that are the size of small horses.
Welcome to Missouri, baby.
These things are gargantuan. Oh, they make the Missouri deer look like pussies.
No, I'm saying, yeah. Well, that may be so, but welcome to the Beijing of the deer world, baby, is Missouri, right there, buddy.
So
you know what to do with.
It's such a big deal that Friday that the school is closed.
Yep.
They closed school for the first day of hunting season in Pike County, Illinois. All the schools, not just one or two, all schools, all districts say, fuck it. No one's going to be here anyway. We're just going to make it a holiday.
Have teachers or students there. Why would you?
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, the principal of the high school is going to be the first one out on the deer blind. Exactly. So, if they're not going to be there, why get paid for the day anyway? Right? Which turns out to be also a pretty good time to go to Disney World. Twice now we've gone to Disney World that week. So that's cool. But yeah, I want to do Historicon or Fall In or one of those shows. Everybody says, "Oh, I want to go to Gen Con." You know what?
No,
I don't.
Nope.
No.
Sure enough, don't.
A couple of reasons. One,
card gamers.
It's expensive as a flock. Two is card gamers.
Card gamers and GW gamers. I'm good.
Yeah. You know, there may be some really cool games that get released there and announced, and yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, no. Also, the number of people, even if you didn't, even if the population didn't consist of card gamers and GW players, the veritable mass of humanity. I mean, we're talking thousands of people there.
Yeah.
I want no part of that. I get claustrophobic at Recruit sometimes, and there's maybe 450 people there.
Yeah, not only that, but like even on non-pandemic years, there's a reason that people are familiar with the concept of con crud.
Yeah.
Like, I can only imagine how bad that would be at Gen Con or something. You know, you literally just have tons of unwashed. Honestly, we've all been there. We all know that gamer. Nasty fucking people just all over you.
Yeah.
Pass, man. Pass.
Yeah,
we all know that person. Some of us might be that person. I don't feel the need to be surrounded by that guy, man.
Yeah.
Am I an asshole? Yeah.
Yeah, but you're an asshole who knows what you want, and you're willing to tell people about it. John, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just that's one of those things that it comes with the territory. If you're going there, you've got to know that that's a thing. Yeah, you kind of surrender the ability to bitch about that when you say, "Yeah, I really want to go to Gen Con." All right, then you should
just so you
know that you're going to be there with nasty people. Like, sorry, that's who you signed up to hang out with for a weekend. My bad, man.
Yep.
You're bad.
Well, that clipped a lot easier than I expected it to. John says, I might try to go to Historicon. It's on the Amtrak schedule, which is good. No driving, no flying. Fair enough, sir.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Hex is sexy! Hey, thank you for joining me, sir.
What are you doing, lads?
Whoa, Jeff is here.
We're talking gaming events.
Jeff, were you on for the part earlier about Historicon?
No, that's up my way, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. So the surprise is still intact, McMurray.
Outstanding.
Are you coming up here?
Maybe someday. And John says train is the way to go. I can't argue with that. It's been a long time since I was on the train. And then you get a wave, Jeff.
Yeah, so hey, John.
So no, so we're talking about gaming events. We started off talking about Wiley Weekend coming up this weekend. Then we talked about J3, my brother's gaming event that happens in the second weekend of July around his birthday. Which I'm extending an open invitation to you, Jeff. Anytime, any year that you would like to come out and partake, you're more than welcome to join us.
Yeah, Illinois is not that bad of a drive for me out your way.
Yeah. So, and then we talked about kind of a lull then until we get to October with Wiley's other gaming event weekend. And then started discussing actual conventions. There is a convention between Christmas and New Year's in Nebraska, I believe in Omaha. It's called ScroogeCon. If I can swing it, I might go to that one also. Wiley may be going to that one as well. So that might be an interesting one to hit up. And then we get to, my show, or not my show, but, my weekend. It's always on Martin Luther King weekend, because it gives most of the people that come to my gaming event have that Monday off. So it gives them a full day of recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's also hopefully a Chiefs football game that weekend, being the playoffs. So that gives them the chance to watch the game and not have to worry about, leaving either too early or too late to get home. If they want to, they can, stay that extra night and drive home on Monday. So, or if they do decide to drive home after the game, they don't have to get up crazy ass early the next morning and go to work. So, and like I said earlier, Jay's is J3 for Jay's July Jamboree. Mine's CJ3 for Christopher James January Jamboree.
Jesus.
I haven't gotten to the point of making shirts like my brother has. But the other really kick-ass thing about Jay's weekend, and my weekend for that matter, is that I think if you are there just for the gaming and the food, and you're not staying at the lodge, it's $30.
Which one is this again?
This is my brother's invitation weekend. It's $30 if you're not staying at the lodge.
Right.
But that $30 is your food. You get fed.
This is where?
Here, just north of the town we live in here in Illinois, just south of Pittsfield, Illinois.
Jeff, you better be thinking about the January one, because I can't make it to the July one, and I'd cry if you were up here and I'm stuck working.
The one, and then if you are staying at the lodge, it's like a total of $50 for the entire weekend. And when I mean the entire weekend, I mean from midday Thursday to midday Sunday. And you get, you pay for your own dinner Thursday night, but we normally go to the local Mexican food restaurant, which is pretty reasonably priced. Saturday morning, you're on your own for your own breakfast. Normally, guys go into town, grab some donuts or something. Friday afternoon is normally, some cold meat sandwiches. But Friday night starts off the huzzah with my sister-in-law's amazing Italian beef sandwiches.
I have heard remarkable things about these sandwiches.
They are so good. They are. I don't care what the one who shall not be named on any Rocky affiliated show says about Philadelphia steak sandwiches or whatever the hell they are.
Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah, the original Italian treats.
Pale in comparison to the Italian beef sandwiches that you get here in Illinois, and ultimately here at my sister-in-law's cooking.
It's not surprising.
They're amazing. They're delicious.
Did Captain Wienerface like Philly cheesesteaks, or was he too pedantic to like Philly cheesesteak?
Oh, he had of course he had an opinion about everything, but he likes Philly cheesesteaks.
Huh, that's actually surprising.
Yeah. So warm up Hold on, wait back. Warmut shows up. Hey, it's called a barn, and you stay in the horse's stalls.
Wait,
No, it's actually
Warmut's here
a.
too?
It's well, he's typing. Get
Hey.
in here, you fiend!
That's where Jesus was born, Warmut. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Why is
it's
he
actually,
looking so
if I'm
angry?
not mistaken, it's an antebellum farmhouse.
Yeah. Wow, an antebellum farmhouse, an anti-war farmhouse. And
No.
yet here we are.
No,
Screwing up
antebellum as in prior to the war, meaning
I
the
know.
Civil War.
I know.
It's like
it's anti with an E, not with an I. I know.
you left out the part of him being vegan. Just kidding. Warmut laughing. He says, hey dudes, you've got the link. Get in here, you
Yeah, come say
jackass.
hi, Brian. Jeez.
And then says, pay $60 and you don't have to muck your room.
There you go.
So, but yeah, it's a cool little event. They've cool little place. There's a taxidermied turkey in the front room that we
That's
play
awesome.
next to.
Let's call him Brian.
Yeah.
I want to hear about you all coming out this way.
Oh, I think. Well,
How many
definitely.
couches did you say you had?
What's that?
How many couches you got?
Did you say you had?
Well, you can see there's two.
Done.
One about to be a short guy
Well,
and,
shit.
and lightweight because it was a piece of shit that I bought online that won't even hold my ass hardly.
Well, that's
Well,
rough, given that we're both 6 foot and change.
Yeah, it sounds like air mattress for me, brother.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, but I do have a game room with a great big table, so
There you go.
There you go. God, dude, even if we bring Todd's like 6'3" too.
Yeah, I mean the only one who's short is Matt.
Yeah, that's fair. I got a
hey,
cot.
and the hookers are $3 and $5 down in town. So
There you go. No, but
We're gonna have ourselves a good old fashioned Forrest Gump New Year's Eve party in there.
we're only an hour from Washington D.C. Also, so
damn,
Yikes.
you
I
know
might
what?
catch fire getting that close to the nation's capital.
Yeah, see, we're just gonna have to get together and we're gonna have to make a trip of it, McMurray.
Yeah, dog.
Like I said, not this year, but definitely 2022. We need to pick one of the shows that's going to be happening out there, and do it. And
warm up. I live in the urbanized part of West Virginia, not down there where the hillbillies are.
Famous playing out now. The cat might get jealous. Yeah, well, you know. Not happening. Never going to step foot in West Virginia. I can hear the banjos plucking. Okay, first off, banjos plucking
Get out of
is
here.
Georgia and Alabama. Oh, and Calhoun County just to the south of me.
Kentucky,
Yeah.
Southern West Virginia.
There's a reason why they call where I live Pike-tucky. Because you know how
where are you in West Virginia?
he's out.
Look for Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Okay, so this is West Virginia, right? He's out here. He's on one of the knuckles.
The Eastern Panhandle.
Yeah, that's not too bad a resemblance of West Virginia, is it?
Not at all.
Damn, my geography is really kicking in. Warmut gives a smile face. John, West Virginia is very pretty, but
right.
For every 10 straight miles you go up and you go down 20. Yeah, well, you know, that's what happens when you're dealing with the Appalachians.
Who is that?
It's McMurray doing some weird shit.
I thought we had some aliens or something showing up.
Well, it's McMurray.
Oh, are you guys going is your stuff going nutso too?
You're going get it. They're all crackly and
it's
shit.
Nuts. Oh, it's
I'm playing
12
World of
hours.
Warcraft,
Are you kidding
so.
me? Let's do it.
What's that? What'd you say?
It's only 12 hours. Let's do it. We can get there in 11 hours flat.
Hey.
Well, anytime y'all want to come on out.
10 hours if we pee in bottles.
Hey, dude. My mom was a truck driver. I know all the tricks. If we don't use bottles, we can use plastic Ziploc bags and huck them at assholes that we drive by.
That's enough. That's enough of that.
Oh.
But yeah, it says like right at 12 hours from where I'm at to Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Yeah, I'm in Falling Waters, just north of Martinsburg.
Okay, I'm going to check something here. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me, please. One moment, please.
So, did you see what Todd made me buy?
No. Oh, ASL?
Yeah, I bought the 1 and 2. I would have bought 3, but they didn't have it. And the one that has tanks in it, they were out of print.
Jesus,
but that's okay because Third Winter started shipping. Woohoo!
Turn it into a full-blown degenerate.
I haven't seen it charged on my credit card yet, but usually it was about a week after they started. So I bet you by tomorrow it'll be charged on my credit card.
Do you get it directly from MMP?
Yeah.
See, I'm still in the mindset of living in Austin. And from Austin, Texas to Martinsburg, West Virginia is 22 and a half hours.
So don't drive there from Austin.
Yeah.
Right. No, exactly. So, I keep forgetting that I am close to stuff.
We have 2 little airports too that they have like $100 round trip tickets to Myrtle Beach for like 4 and 5 day weekends. Yeah. My boss and other people I know take them all the time. It's we have the Air National Guard Martinsburg Regional or Eastern Panhandle Regional Airport, and then we have Hagerstown, which is where a lot of those flights go out of. So if anybody doesn't want to, if you ever want to come out and you want to drive, I can pop up and pick you up. So,
Dog, maybe what if, and bear with me here, what if we got Bane to like just magically drop us off there somehow?
Who?
Like Bane. He flies.
Oh,
he's
there
a
you
pilot.
go. Yeah, there you go.
Like if he just magically got 3 really lumpy, ugly suitcases one day.
and had to divert for some reason from, he was going to land in Washington, D.C., but he had to divert.
Yeah, but they had to drop off these suitcases because they smelled like farts and giggled too much. I'm sorry, tell me that doesn't sound like the 3 of us crammed into suitcases.
Well, the farting part did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is there a natural gas leak on an airplane?
Yeah. Somebody asked me one time what my number 1 complaint about our patrol cars is, and I just wrote in they smell like farts.
Nice.
The sergeant that was in charge of collecting that, like, those cards was not pleased with me.
Son of a bitch.
It kind of like we had to fill in like little mileage logs at the start of COVID. Anyways, long story short, the purpose is supposed to be patrol, not shifts. Shifts and giggles also did not go over very well.
Yeah.
Because as it turns out, one of our sergeants has no sense of humor. Paul, come to America.
Right.
Where's Pete?
We've been looking at this all wrong. Paul keeps trying to get me to come to Australia. Paul needs to come to America.
Yeah, he's not here right now. Unless he's lurking, and Mr. Beckus is not a lurker.
I was about to say, at that comment, there's no way Paul would be lurking anymore.
He's not gonna come here until after the current president is no longer current president.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I figure he's going to retire first too, but he's got like 20 years on, so that can't be too long. He got well over 20, I think. But yeah.
Speaking of which, I hope he is doing well with his resurgent condition.
Oh yeah, that's right. Paul, have you kicked cancer's ass again yet?
Please.
Yeah. I
Please.
just figure it's kind of like, I don't know.
A foregone conclusion that he was going to do it.
Yeah, I've never been like one of those people that enjoyed when boxers like intentionally drug something out, right?
Yeah.
Like, Paul, just do it. Quit playing with it and just be done with it, man. But yeah, it's all that kangaroo meat you're eating all the time.
Be like my dad, and who's kicked cancer's ass 4 times.
All right, or we can just stop at 2, Paul. We can just stop.
No, yeah. What I'm saying is, just beat the bejesus out of it. Call it good. We're gonna move on though, because this could turn depressing quickly. So
that's fair.
John also says Front Royal
Beautiful
is Homeland Security's canine training school.
Yep.
Wherever the hell Front Royal is. I'm assuming it's on the eastern side of the Appalachians.
Just south of me, next to Winchester. Just below Winchester.
Here's a thing. Somebody needs to come up with a way to wormhole between 2 locations that have the same name. Because if that was the case,
dog, I would be
out your way.
living in Missouri. I could travel internationally in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like, Missouri is well known for having stupid places named.
Yeah.
Like Kabul, Cuba, anywhere. Paris, Versailles.
All right.
No. That's not Versailles. It's Versailles.
It is Versailles. Just like Millstadt. Yeah, I know. Millstadt's in Illinois, but yeah, so is Versailles. But God, man,
Winchester.
Like, living this close to Columbia,
I just saw that on the map.
Yeah, I literally live 30 minutes from Winchester, Illinois. Jay goes and cuts there weekly as part of his job.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, how many Columbias do you know of?
All of them?
Doesn't every state have one?
Pretty much. That's my point. Like, we could get to every Columbia, except for I don't really feel like going to, like, the Columbia, like Bogota, Columbia. That would suck. But the U.S. ones, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, besides that, Columbia is COLOMBA or BIA. Colombia, not Columbia.
Yeah, I'm talking about the American ones, not the South American one that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot.
Yeah, right now you would be.
A lot of time.
Let's see. John Longshore also says, and Shenandoah, it's spelled, not sure about the spelling. National Park is my second favorite vacation spot.
And then here comes 3 Dairy Queens out here, Minnie.
And Warmutt, of course, says Dairy Queen. Yeah, baby, because, well, all he thinks about is zombies and food.
And tacos and his grandson, which, in his defense, his grandson does look exactly like him.
Yeah.
Not saying that the grandson looks like a grown man. Minnie Warmutt just looks like a child.
Yeah.
Zing, got him.
And then John says, oh, sorry, that's a sucking chest wound. A wormhole between East St. Louis and West St. Louis.
Yikes.
And I guess that's St. Louis up there around his parts. But, yeah, that's a sucking chest wound.
Yeah. 2 out of 10 would not recommend a wormhole to downtown St. Louis.
You know, a sucking what my drill sergeant always used to say is, remember, a sucking chest wound is God's way of telling you to slow down.
Yeah, accurate.
I just dinged 10 on my little fucking dwarf hunter.
There you go. What do you got? What do you got for your pet?
Nothing yet. I've never played an alliance character.
Oh no!
No.
Oh man,
I have multiple horde characters over the years, but I'm one of those that I don't. You know, you get all these people getting these big groups and do all. I don't. I like to play solo.
So do I.
Myself. It's just I like to accomplish things instead of just racing to get to. You know, I have my moments where I want to race to get to the next level or get to the high level and stuff, but those days are gone.
Yeah.
Shit. I want to do all the weird little tasks and.
God, I keep breaking these these Egyptians off at the knees. At least I think they're their knees.
What do you play, or what do you make, or what do you do it?
I'm clipping. So this is how they show up.
What are they?
3mm Egyptians.
3mm. Oh, okay.
I tried EQ2 a couple times, John, but I think I was late to the game, so WoW was the first one that I ever played, and of course, shit, WoW's the trendsetter for everything.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of EverQuest for one reason. I destroyed 2 of my friendships at the same time. They were my roommates. They would come home from work, order a couple of pizzas, have them delivered, and then would stay down in the computer room all day or all night.
I have
playing EverQuest.
I have days, well, not anymore, but I used to have days where I could sit all weekend and just play, even by myself.
Oh yeah.
But, I don't. Hell, I can't even go back and play a full game turn of a game on the table back there anymore, unless like I get really engrossed in what it is. I'm really excited about what's happening.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with it, and that's not what caused the destruction of the friendship. What just caused the destruction of the friendship is they weren't paying their share of the rent or their share of the cable internet bill.
Right. Well, my ex-wife, she used to be really uptight about it.
Bless you.
One day she woke up and realized, well, shit, at least I know where he is all the time.
Yep.
Not like you can't come talk at me or holler at me to do this if you need me to do something.
Like my mom used to say, keeps me out of pool halls and massage parlors.
Yep. But if she only knew how much money was sunk into my computer, oh my God.
All right. Nope. One more.
Damn.
2 more. I got 2 more of these. Yeah, 2 more of these. 2 more, and then I am on to heavy weapons.
Yeah, I punched one of the squad leader games tonight, sitting on the couch while watching. I'm still watching it, actually. All Quiet on the Western Front. Oh, there's a movie on YouTube right now, not just regular YouTube like this, called King Petar the First, about the Serbian king during World War II. I'm sorry, World War I. Fucking great movie. Great movie.
Jeff, you are an achievement player.
Kind of. But they don't. In classic, you don't have achievements.
Yeah.
So I like to just try to get I want to do all the quests in an area. That kind of stuff is what I do.
Yeah. And then John says, "Aha! Hello, adventurer. Want to make a copper? Grandma needs some jelly." That's nasty.
I'm getting raped by
look up Braddock on Proudmoore Realm Fury Warrior for the win.
Is that you, John?
No, it's Warmutt.
Oh, Warmutt, you play?
I'm surprised he doesn't play Undead.
I gotta run away. Run away! Oh no, they're gonna kill me! No. My first death.
Oh man. Oh, this is rough.
10 miles away. It's the only thing about World of Warcraft that stinks.
Is when you die, you got to run for freaking
10 miles.
Yeah. Yep.
When WoW Classic first came out, all my buddies played. I had dial-up at the time, so that wasn't happening.
Oh, damn it.
It was my buddies that bought the game for me because I said, I'm never playing no stupid shit like that. Now I'm the only one left playing it. More casual than anything.
Yeah, no, those guys went ham. And then, I get into the academy, actually, and WoW Classic is making a reappearance. And all these idiots are sitting there talking about it at lunch. It's like, you guys know, we got, yeah, I don't know. That was entertaining. That was one of those, man, I wish I still lived at home. That'd be super cool.
What's that?
We're in the academy, right? And people are talking about playing WoW Classic. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Like, what? Where do you guys find the time to? Oh yeah, that's right. You live at home. Never mind. I wish Mom still made my food and cleaned uniforms and stuff and all that. That'd be super duper cool. And then that and all these idiots could talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna move out. Don't do it.
Right.
Live with your parents as long as you can, kids. Moving out and being independent seems super cool until that first time you run out of toilet paper.
Yeah.
And then, boy, howdy, does independence suck balls.
Almost all these youngsters that I have, the ones that like aren't married and have kids, they all still live with either their boyfriend's mom and dad or their mom and dad. Or...
Warmutt's played since vanilla.
Yeah. Classic is what vanilla.
I will play hardcore, then get bored, play hardcore, then get bored.
Yeah. So I would flip between this and World of Tanks. Then I go back to this. Then I go back to World of Tanks.
I did play World of Tanks for a while. World of Tanks is delightful.
John says, I'm waiting for Pantheon MMORPG coming out soon. Dumped 500 in advance. Holy schmolies.
I thought they went bust on that, John.
Hope not. Shadowlands is all right. Kind of distracted with this miniature board wargaming.
Yeah, Shadowlands is the reason.
Okay, back to my peanut buster parfait. Still freaking 103 at 802. Yeah, you don't want to know what the temperature is right now. It's 10:03 and it's 61 degrees.
Yeah, we're going from 90 plus today back down. We just had storms blew through here and blew out my internet and everything for a little while today.
Yeah,
but we're gonna be in the 70s tomorrow, which is good because I can play golf.
We're gonna be 81 tomorrow, 85 Wednesday, Thursday 87, Friday 86, Saturday 81. It's not getting as high as they thought it was going to. They thought we were going to be back up in the 90s.
Given it last week backpacking, it was over 100 most of the days, and then down to like 61 at night with like 80-something% humidity, which is just the epitome of, hey, guess what? You're going to get fucking sick. Congratulations.
Yep.
Hope you're ready. Right? You're going to get ultra dehydrated all day during the day. And then at night, you're going to freeze. But also, fun fact, since it's like 1,000,000% humidity, everything is going to be wet.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything is going to be wet.
Yeah.
Sorry. Also, eat a dick.
Yeah.
A wet dick.
Yeah. Not Mini
Warmut says parfait equals soup. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Bite me. Hey, you're the one that wants to live in the damn hot desert. And then Warmut.
I'm trying to elucidate on your burden here, Warmut, with it being over 100. The difference is at night you go back and you're, having a good time. My goofy ass is sleeping in a hammock with stuff that's wet and cold. Not a fan.
Oh, an ex-wife.
It's good, man. It's good,
nice.
Man.
Oh. Well, gents, I've done all my clipping that I'm going to do tonight. My hands hurt. Because
clipping minis?
Yep. It's because these things are a tin alloy now and not pewter.
Right.
It's a very, very hard but brittle.
Yeah, they're hard as shit now.
Yeah, so I'm destroying a pair of Citadel side dikes.
Dude, so I think I told you guys this, but I'm really sad because I had one of the original Citadel ones where it's like the black and gray handles that suck.
You mean like these?
Sort of, yes. But then at Games Day in like 2007, I swiped one of the ones with one of the like professional ones they use with the yellow handles.
Yeah.
Right? And those were awesome.
I was smart enough to keep all that stuff in my little toolbox.
They still are awesome, except for the spring in them after, 14 years of use, finally hardened and broke. And man, I am just I got another pair at a hobby shop, and they suck. I'm not a fan. I need to figure out like a replacement spring for these Citadel ones, because this sucks.
Yeah.
This sucks. Here, I'll turn my video on so I can show you guys. I'm all sad and stuff. Let me get into the light here. These little fellas.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like
I love those things.
The original ones, like the commercial ones that they sold, were like shitty plated, right? And so it would like flake off, and you could see that they were some sort of weird alloy, and that the little shiny plating. And then this little spring right here, he popped.
It's like my clippers.
He popped. These were. God, I love these things, but nope, not anymore.
So the little side nippers that I got with my 3D printer,
Yep,
is actually working better than these Citadel ones.
there you go. Dude, I cannot figure out. I think I need to set my supports like deeper or whatever, or with a greater like surface adhesion or something.
Yeah.
Because I keep printing, and every time the supports print just fine, but the prints themselves are peeled off and just screwed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I make no bones about the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to 3D printing, but sometimes I get it set up and they're great and everything works fine. And sometimes, like, that isn't a print bed leveling issue. I've run into a lot of leveling issues, but everything's printing fine. Like, the bases are all printing great, like the puddles. It's just the entire support structure prints, and the prints aren't on it, which is just one of those. How did I fuck this up? Like, this is amazing to me that I managed to goof this up so badly.
Yeah.
But here I am, goofing it up with the best of them.
So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut it out for the night because I got to go to bed and get up and
for 5 days.
go to work.
So
I mean, after 5 days.
You know, what's good about it is I took Thursday and Friday. I went to the boss Thursday morning. Said I want to make it a long weekend because West Virginia Day was Monday.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at home on Thursday, and then I get an email saying, well, the governor went ahead and made Juneteenth, which was Friday, a state holiday or a federal holiday. So
yeah.
So I ended up only having to burn one vacation day and got 5.
Huzzah, sir.
Gotta love that shit.
So, but guys, for all of y'all out there watching, I appreciate you stopping by and just listening to me and McMurray, and at the very end here, Jeff, just ramble about absolutely nothing.
Yeah, less than nothing at some points, I'm pretty sure.
You know, so you guys take care. Be on the lookout for the games this weekend for the Rockies War Room, Wiley Gaming crossover event weekend, clothing optional, whatever the hell it is.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm just telling you what Jay Wiley says.
Viewing clothing, or
I mean, if you want to be sitting there in your pants or in your shorts and nothing else, by all means, you do you. But
it's bigger than 1 inch, John.
No,
I'm sorry. You're talking about my bad.
Good.
Not Jay.
Thanks for the image. Real quick, can you play the 15 millimeter with movements in inches instead of centimeters? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, dude.
It's your game, man. Applause. Thank you, sir. An inch equals 25 centimeter, 2.5 centimeters. Jealous. Really would have been fun to be there with you all. Dude, as soon as Wiley announces about October, you've got to make that happen. Got to. Clothing? I thought tiger loins are required.
What about leopard? That's what I'm wearing now.
And with that, we're out. Guys, thanks again for stopping by and watching. McMurray, Jeff, thank you so much for hopping on with me. It was going to be a really short, boring show. if you hadn't been here, guys. So I appreciate it. And guys, if y'all haven't already, I've got to beat my nephew. Please just touch the subscribe button. Just click it. You don't have to hit the little ding button bull crap. Just, I need to have more subscribers than my friggin' 10-year-old nephew. Seriously.
I actually just went and subscribed to Joey's channel.
You asshole.
What's his link?
www.fu.u. So, you guys take care.
Later.
Oh, hey, and there's Todd.
Todd,
Thanks for dropping in, Todd.
Todd,
So,
what's up, Todd? Hi, buddy.
we'll give Todd a little
Todd,
chance
answer
to.
my damn question I sent you in the little texty thing.
Todd
Yeah,
is subscribed
Todd.
to like 800 YouTube channels, though. Todd might be a bit of a YouTube nice guy.
Yeah.
Todd
so.
is very generous with his YouTube subscriptions.
All right, guys. You all take care. We'll
Peace.
catch you on the flip side.
Later.